Hello, people of the planet. Welcome back to my channel. The show is back. So, this is Port Charles Public Radio brought to you by me. My name is Abby, and this is my apartment still for not much longer. Anyway, it's back. Oh my god, this show is back. This has been the worst commercial break in the history of time. Like, seriously, what they've been playing instead of this? Awful. Wrong. Just wrong. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let's look at the locations we had today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you include all the shootout places as different locations, there were 7 locations. And a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21 people on the show today if you don't include the shooters. How terribly ironic is it that we were going to come back to a normal episode, we were just going to, had no idea that this horrible impeachment shit was going to affect our normal daily routine. And this, of all episodes, this is not a normal episode. This is what we were going to come back to. They sent out a promo video and everything. The promo showed us that there was going to be 3 distinct shootouts in the same sitting. I can't believe we had to wait this long. And it started the episode. It said 2 hours earlier. So I was anticipating when it said 2 hours earlier that we were going to go through an episode and then go through an episode before we got to the shootout, because they've done that before where it's 1 hour before. Well, we're about to go through a whole hour of episode before we get to what actually happens. And then when they had the Metro Court hostage crisis, they had done that then too. I think it was 24 hours before or something like that, I think is when they started it. I kind of want to go back and watch that one because I haven't seen that in a minute. Oh my god. 3 shootouts. And we're going to come back to the aftermath tomorrow because it's Thursday tomorrow. So we still got 2 more days of episode before the weekend. So who do we start with? Let's start with Carly and Nell, because Carly said a very good line that I had to write down. She said, "We all know your act, and that's what's going to send you straight back to Pentonville." Because Nell was trying her shit on Carly. Well, I know you're upset that Michael has feelings for me. No, don't do that. That's not what this is. Crazy, what did she say? Crazy rolls off of you in waves. And she's right. They all know her act, and even though Nell is in this weird she's got the shares, she's got whatever is left to Shiloh, which is his child, I guess. She's gonna fight for this crap, right? For whatever reason. That's all she's got. She's still the same crazy Nell. She hasn't changed her tactics. She's just changed her MO, I guess. I don't know. That might be wrong, but she might not have changed her MO, I don't think. She still is looking and acting the same way. Like when we saw her at the Quartermaines. She got backed into a corner. She couldn't respond to Brooklyn's earth-shattering diss, so she threatened to hit her, because that's what Nell does when she gets backed into a corner. She just wants to be violent. So yeah, that was hilarious. And then after Carly says, "You know what, I have to go, I have errands," and Nell's like, "Errands?" She had this look of jealousy on her face, not just pissed off, but she was overtly jealous because She doesn't have errands. I mean, she does, but they're shitty errands because she's a felon. Um, and no one likes her. I'm yawning. I wasn't yawning like this when I was watching. I don't know. It could be the TV, the screen right here. It could be this light because I didn't have this light on before, so now I'm just yawning. Sorry. So that was fucking hysterical. And then when Nell like is through with Carly, she turns around and starts fucking with Willow. Willow says, or Willow doesn't say anything. Willow's like minding her own business, going to the elevator, ignoring Nell. And Nell's like, "Hey, what you doing? Are you going back to Brad's for some mommy and me time? Gosh, it's gonna be so weird for you. I wonder if every time you go, do you feel like you're giving him up all over again?" Like, I don't know why she feels the need to fuck with people like that. It's just her MO. And see, Carly and all the Quartermains and the Krithoses, Michael, Chase, they know her MO. They know her tactics, but Sasha and Willow don't. And you know, like like Willow said, well, I'm grateful that you're not a mother. Um Boy, when this secret comes out, it's going to crush her. It's going to crush her. I'm not happy for this. And I wonder if it's going to happen before the end of the year. I keep thinking February sweeps, maybe. Maybe that'll be it. I want someone to kill her. I want Julian to kill her. Julian needs to kill her. Putting that out there. Can Julian please kill Nell? So that's what I'm going to say about those. I mean, Willow and Sasha, they were talking at the Metro Court for a second. She's like, I'm terrified because Brad's clearly not in his right mental state, or else he would not let the psycho live with him. And when I first chose them, it was because of Lucas. If Lucas never wakes up, he's stuck with Brad. Yeah, that sucks. At this point, I wouldn't want my kid stuck with Brad either. So, well, keep going with that. Sasha left so she can go run into Michael at his meeting on the fucking pier. That's so funny. Are you almost done with your meeting? He's on a pier. I guess it's a good thing she came to see if he's not like up to no good or whatever, but still. She's done that a couple times where he says, I have a meeting, and then she goes to see if his meeting's over, like to the meeting place. I don't know if we must have missed where he said you can always do that. You're more than welcome to do that, because in my perspective, she just does it, and it's weird. I like this vanilla little Sasha. Don't get me wrong, but like, that's weird that she keeps doing that. I guess because he's a businessman, so it's like, hey, is your meeting up? I want kisses for the day. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Yeah. So before we get into the shootouts, we can go backwards. Jocelyn was like randomly journaling at the pier. She's more like a Corinthos than she is a Jax, let's be honest. Because she was like, yeah, I think it's quiet and nice to sit by the water. This is where Sunny's business is, I think. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I didn't catch what pier we were at. But I did hear in that meeting between Laura and Michael that there are 55 piers. I mean, I know they talk about Pier 52 all the time, but 55 in total. Damn. Hot damn. I wonder if Sunny controls all of them or just the ones above like 25. I don't know. Or maybe he has control over all of them, but he only decides who I don't know how it works. Maybe he only decides who comes in and out of his peers, and businesses have to pay him, or he's just cool with the businesses that are in town and he trusts them. Maybe, I don't know. That's a lot of peers for this man to be keeping track of. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's a greedy bitch with all this money. Um, Ava and Nicholas. Oh, there's no Spencer today. I wrote him down in anticipation. We actually only had 20 people today, guys. Ava and Nicholas were talking on the plane on their way to go see Spencer. And he said, you know, I can't stop yawning. He said my worth growing up, because I was raised by my uncles and my grandmother, was based on being a prince. I had no idea that I was raising Spencer to be the same. So when he said that, I wonder, is he stating that like he's raising he's raising a young prince who needs to understand that. So then when it came to him trying to defend his money and getting his money back, that's what he was referring to? Or because then Ava responded and said, I learned after Kiki's death that I because that was my mistake with her here, was to not put myself before my child. I never knew how to do that, or whatever she said, which is like, damn, Ava. I think this is the first time I've ever heard her like openly say this without weeping or like freaking. Maybe this will help. So I'm glad that she openly admitted that to us, as calmly as she did. But she said that in response to Nicholas saying, he didn't realize he was raising Spencer the same. So I'm wondering, does she also think that like that was Nicholas saying that was his way of saying he put himself being a prince ahead of his child? I didn't realize I was raising Spencer the same way. Well, that the Cassadine heir comes first. That's how he was raised, and that's how apparently he was raising the kid, is that the Cassadine fortune comes first, princeship comes first. Hence, the reason I haven't came back until now is because I need the princeship. I don't know, but that was an interesting conversation. She said, sign the prenup. We'd make a good team. Our relationship can be fluid. It could be open. That way you don't have to sleep with me. I just, I think we'd make a great team, and I want your money. And he was like, yeah, no, this can't be an open marriage. People are not going to believe that I am a strong husband while you're sleeping around on me. No one's going to believe that I'm a strong person. So he's still like, listen to that persona that he's trying to put out there. He is a strong husband. He is a husband who, I forgot what the fuck he said, but like, he's not just a provider, but he's a prince, and he's back to take control over Cassadine Empire. I have to drink this. Because maybe I will stop yawning. So, it's interesting. He's going to be evil. That's what I see what's coming out of this, Nicholas, is he's going to be evil. I don't know if she's ready to like be evil with them, or if she just wants his money, or if she's just playing him. But it was fucking hilarious. He was like, nope, can't do that. We're going to have to stay not fucking around on each other. And she was like, well, fine. I guess this goes both ways, right? I got to have an empty bed. So do you. And he was like, agreed. And she said, fine. But if you cheat on me, I get 90%. And he's like, what? 10% for the little guy. 10%, the little guy must be Spencer. But like, this infidelity clause, was it not already in her prenup that she gets 90%? Did he not read it before? I don't know. That was kind of funny the way they read that line there. So they're gonna go see Spencer, and Spencer is not gonna be happy. Let's just say. I know he's not. He's not going to be happy at all. And so I actually want to jump back to, who else I'm not, I haven't done this in a while, you guys. Let's talk about, Carly said that. I'm trying to think. Valentine and Lulu. So she threatened to have full custody or get a restraining order, not just full custody, which is not going to work. If she knows her child at all, she knows that it's not going to work. She keeps thinking like, oh, it's going to be hard on her, but she'll grow into a young woman who's going to realize who her father really is. And it's like, no, this is what? A 9-year-old who has been with this man since birth? That's the only parent she cares about. Like, he was like, Ma Petite, I did something bad, so we gotta leave town. And she was like, okay, Papa, I trust you. Like, and even when her mother was like, Charlotte, come here, and she was like, no, it's okay. I just gotta go with him to go make things right. Like, I trust Papa. Like, that's not gonna work, bitch. It's really not. It's really not gonna work at all. She is dumb. She really is fucking dumb. That leads us over to Valentine talking to his attorney. Why is he bankrolling Nell's attorney? Is it because, like he said, the Quartermains and the Corinthoses are both freaking the fuck out right now and they're a bit distracted because he's going to come after them? How is he going to come after them? Is he the one behind the attack on Sonny? Ooh, that'd be pretty fucked up if it was. I don't know how to think about that. We can go back. Okay, so Jason and Sonny are at the bar in Brooklyn, or the restaurant, and he actually said, Jason said the biggest regret of my life is how hard he was on Alan, and that he should have let him in, and that he will always regret that. So that's actually Jason's biggest regret of his life. He said that. Not anything else. Going to that pier that night and getting shot, and being gone for 5 years, joining Sonny. None of that. That's how he treated Alan, and I'm glad to hear that. That also makes me wonder if, like, one day is Jake gonna turn on him? You know, I wonder if that's what's gonna happen, because I mean they're grooming him to love Branko, so I don't know about that. And then there's not much more. Nina and Jax, we could talk about. Oh yeah, so Charlotte lied to Lulu when she said, "What happened here?" Nina did it, and then she turned around and said, "Nina, I'm ready to go. Do you want to go with us?" That girl is insane, and lying is not good. And so I don't think. I think Sasha is not gonna be safe near that little girl, to be honest. And then after that was Nina and Jax's little date. He said, you have a lot to celebrate. He brought champagne and expensive ass cheese that he imported from, where did he say, Switzerland? Swiss cheese. And then he said, can we have this dance? And he danced with her, and then he gave her a kiss that will last a lifetime. It was, wow. Can't wait to see how that one turns out. It didn't work. Predictions for tomorrow. I mean, no. Spencer is going to freak out. Spencer's going to freak out and not be happy to see Nicholas. We know that. And Laura's going to be shot. We know that. Yeah. Can't wait to see what Thursday and Friday look like, to be honest. I'm so glad this show's back. This is What a bang! I like how Robert was just kind of there for a second and then disappeared. Um, oh, okay. I want to say Gladys hanging out by the office, and he was like, "Excuse me, get away from there." And then the shooter, he saw the shooter, and he was like, "Get down!" And he pushed her down. So did she know to hide near a wall so she could get down behind the wall? Like, she could be a plant, to be honest. She really could be. I want to know who this is. Who this is? Can't be Nicholas. Could be Valentine, but if it's not Valentine, who the fuck is it? We don't know, you guys. We have no clue. Yeah, I'm super tired. I'm not thinking straight. I have to be getting up at like 4:30 in the morning now to make it on time. It's not good. So luckily, I just have to do that for 2 more days, I think, and then I think Saturday and Sunday I can get up a lot later. But yep. Thanks for joining me. We are gonna talk tomorrow, and I'm so excited. Peace to the planet.